It's being reported that the certification and initial deliveries of the Yakovlev MC-21-310 will be pushed back yet again until at least 2027. This update, reported by Air Data News, is said to come from Rostec Chief Executive Sergei Chemezov. With Russia essentially cut off from acquiring Western aircraft due to sanctions, the country has been working to get its domestic aerospace industry to become self-sufficient and produce commercial aircraft to replace Boeing and Airbus equivalents. And so, speaking during a meeting with President Vladimir Putin, Sergei Chemezov of Rostec reported that about one-third of the MC-21-310 certification flight campaign has been completed. According to Flight Global, Chemezov stated, "I hope that we'll finish this in the first quarter of next year and begin mass production of the aircraft next year." And so this revised timeline sees the MC-21 reaching customers roughly a decade after the first variant, the -300, made its maiden flight in May 2017. Of course, we know that aircraft programs are quite prone to delays, even under relatively normal conditions. However, adding factors like a pandemic, supply chain issues, war, and sanctions only serve to prolong the development process. Over the past few years, programs like the MC-21 have had to undergo some extensive rework, particularly as early development relied on American engines. You may recall that the Yakovlev MC-21 was originally flight tested and certified with Pratt & Whitney PW1400G geared turbofan engines. However, due to international sanctions resulting from Russia's invasion of Ukraine, the PW engine was dropped from the MC-21 program, replaced with the domestically produced Aviadvigatel PD-14 engine. Earlier this year, Russian Aviation Insider reported that Russian aviation regulator Rosaviatsia had granted Yakovlev approval for a major amendment to the MC-21's type certificate, which provides for the use of import-substituted composite materials in the vertical fin and horizontal stabilizer. And so, serial production of fin and stabilizer box structure from domestic composite materials is to be carried out by Capo Composite, part of the Aero Composite company, and itself part of Yakovlev. The certification of the fully Russian modification was planned to be completed by the end of 2026, but again, this timeline has slipped into 2027. Looking further ahead with the MC-21 program, Aviation Week reports that Yakovlev had been awarded a contract by the Russian Industry Ministry to develop a shortened version of the -310 narrowbody that should offer more range. The first prototype of this variant, dubbed the MC-21-210, should be assembled in 2028. Be sure to check out Simple Flying's flight tracker. From live alerts and data on commercial, military and government flights, it goes way beyond your standard tracker. It was built specifically for AvGeeks, free and live, right at your fingertips. In addition to our daily YouTube videos, Simple Flying publishes over 150 articles every week. If you're looking for the latest aviation news and insights, visit simpleflying.com.